Major U.S. stocks, get ready for Wednesday. Before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by XNS, the world's leading retail brokerage firm offering ultra-fast execution and no overnight fees. Look for a link in the description below. The Tesla market looks like it is going to be somewhat flat at the open here on Wednesday. So I think it'll be interesting to see whether or not the support underneath continues near the $292 region, and the $200 level is sitting between here and there. So I do think that you have a situation where you may continue to see more buy on the dip, but it is worth noting that the Tesla market has been a little bit sluggish. So you may be looking at this through the prism of a market that probably continues to see a certain amount of hesitation, but clearly at this point we have plenty of buyers. So I still like buying the dip in Tesla. I just recognize you'll have to be patient. Palantir looks like it's going to open the session slightly negative, but you have to keep that in the back of your mind as just a function of gapping so high after the earnings report. Short-term pullbacks, I think at this point in time, opened up the possibility of buying all the way down to the $160 level. I don't even know that we fill the gap, but it would not surprise me at all to see this market drop a bit before buyers jump in and start getting long. If we break above the top of the candlestick for the Tuesday session, then it probably just means that we gap and go. Super microcomputer looks a lot like a market that is at the top of a bigger range, and therefore it'll be interesting to see if we can break out. But right now, I think a little bit of a pullback probably is necessary. And in fact, we are looking at a pretty significant pullback after a earnings report that was not so hot. That being said, I do think there are buyers out there, but what you'll probably see is a day or two of weakness and then a bounce. I have no interest in shorting this market, but I do recognize that the $65 level will continue to be very difficult to break out of, especially with this earnings call being negative. And in fact, the last three have been negative. So I think we stay in this range. I don't like shorting stocks in general, especially ones that are involved in tech, not when you can just buy it at a lower price. So we'll have to watch to see what super microcomputer does. But right now, it looks like we're at the very least, it's going to fall to test the 200-day EMA. My name's Chris. I work for FXEmpire. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more analysis.